यो व्हाट इज अप गेमर्स। आज हम खेल रहे चॉइसेस द रॉयल रोमांस और हमने कर लिए थे इसके पिछले जितने भी चैप्टर है, पता नहीं कितने चैप्टर हम खेल चुके हैं, 4 या 5। आज हम खेलेंगे इसका नया चैप्टर 5। मेरे को तो याद भी नहीं चैप्टर 5 खेल रहा। खैर, हमने इसके चैप्टर 4 तक कंप्लीट कर दिया था। आज हम चालू करेंगे चैप्टर 5 ऑफ टू द रेसेस। ये बेबी tap to continue. It is the morning of Derby. In your room, Maxwell is giving your tips on how to conduct yourself. So let's review. At the lawn picnic, you'll have to eat with perfect civility. I've got this. Maxwell, I won't stuff my mouth, pick my teeth, or stab Drake with a fork, no matter how tempting the last one might be. Right. Well, Barton said I should go over everything. Speaking of which, how would you address Barton? Your Highness, hey you, Your Grace. Your Grace. Right. And in case it comes up, his full title is Duke Barton Beaumont of Ramsford, also known as Duke Ramsford. Okay. There is a knock on the door and Maxwell answers it. Maxwell, how's progress? As planned, ArctuRiper and I were just about to review her entrance to the Derby and how to get out of a car without flashing the press. Adjust skirts before moving and keep your knees and feet together while swiveling out. Whoa, मेरे को तो पता ही नहीं था इतना सब करना पड़ता भैया लड़कियों को भी। Anyone who can run an internet search can spout off the kind of protocol. We are asking you to be a lady. Maxwell, I hope you don't mind if I take the liberty of testing ArctuRiper myself. Okay, तो बात अब यहाँ तक आएगी, अब तो टेस्ट भी करेगा। Pretty sure it doesn't actually matter whether or not I mind. Indeed. Barton walks over to you. ArctuRiper, let's pretend I am meeting you for the first time. Hello, it is a pleasure to meet you, Lady ArctuRiper. The pleasure all mine, Duke Ramsford. You curtsy. Barton takes your hand with his right hand and kisses the back of it. Now, what did I do wrong? You didn't bow. Used the wrong hand. Didn't address me as a future queen. Didn't bow. Incorrect. I only bow when the other person is of higher rank than me. But I am competing to become a princess. You are still commoner for now. And unless you master courtly procedure, I have half a mind to send you back to the farm. I am from New York. Yeah, stupid ass. In any case, it was the wrong hand. I used my right hand instead of my left. अब इतना भी देखूं? कटवा ले एक हाथ, फिर तो करेगा ना right hand से. So what's the point of knowing that I'm not going to be kissing Olivia and Hannah's hands? Am I? No, but you should recognize the insult. It is not enough for you to know your role. You have to be able to read the other person, the slightest shift could signal disapproval. Thanks for the reminder. Anyway, The real reason I come was to inform you that our limo awaits to take us to Honey Hill Downs. Limo? Oh, limo. Yeah. A few minutes later, you and your hosts are riding in a limo towards the Honey Hill Downs. Now, as we mentioned earlier, how you came across to the Caledonia people is very important, and the presses can make or break you. Press can make or break you. Okay, तो obvious है. What the press writes, the people read. If the people love you, then it will be easy to convince them you deserve their prince. So you got to impress the press. So to speak, you will be surrounded by them as soon as well pull up to the downs. Alright, what kind of question should I be expecting? It will depend on who's doing the interview. They'll start with the easy question, asking who you are, where are you from, that sort of thing. People want to understand your story, so think about how you want them to see you. Then the hard questions. I don't know what they'll ask, but be myself. Heavens no. Be a future king. Heavens no. Be a future queen who loves Caledonia and acts with grace and poise. And for love of king and country. If they ask you about Caledonia apples, make sure you take the question seriously. Caledonia apples? It is the national fruit and one of our most important exports. Okay, तो इसलिए got it. How confident are you feeling about this? I feel great, it will be fun. Kind of lying throwing up. Great, it will be fun. I hope your overconfidence won't be your downfall. Well, I believe in you. Thanks भाई, तू ही है जिसने बोला है पहली बार. The limos pull around, arriving at the racetrack. Ladies and gentlemen wearing bright colors and big hats parade through a throng of press reporters jockeying for interviews behind a line of velvet stanchions. Oh yeah. Whoa, it's so exciting. I feel like I am at a fair. A fair? This is no country. Fair where you weigh pigs and eat pie. This is the outdoor event of the social season. हाँ भाई. Maxwell gives you a reassuring smile and opens the door to the limo for you. This is your stop, my lady. You are coming with me, right? Okay, but where should I go after I talk to the press? The ladies weighing for Horny's hand have their own section. Just continue down the red carpet and search for the pink tents and you will be fine. We'll see you out there. You slide out of the car, you barely get 2 steps out the door before a swarm of reporters approaches you, nearly hitting you in the face with a flurry of microphones. You glance back nervously at Maxwell, who gives you an encouraging nod. Remember what Barton said, easy question first, hardboard question later. You'll be do great. Here goes nothing. You turn to face the press as the car door closes and the limo drives off. रिपोर्टर ये रिपोर्टर है, बढ़िया है. रिपोर्टर कम रैपर ज़्यादा है. Cool dude. Over here, Donald Bryan from the Caledonia Broadcasting Center. We heard about the new lady on the social scene. What's your name? Lady ArctuRiper from House Beaumont. Our viewers cares about getting the real story. Tell us about yourself. I am अरे ये टफ होगा I am just a regular woman like many out there. The adventure American lone wolf, a mystery. I am the adventurer American lone wolf. Nah, I am just a regular woman like many out there. A girl from New York whose heart has led her to swept up in affairs of the nobility. How's that going for you? It feels like I'm living a fantasy. A fascinating spin. Now, I've heard early rumors that you Prince Honey's favorite. What do you think makes you stand out? Prince Honey first noticed me because I was his waitress. He couldn't figure me out. I share his love for the Statue of Liberty. A true American girl. अरे मैं तो भूल ही गया था स्टैचू ऑफ लिबर्टी. Can I get a photo of you? Of course. भाई बहुत से चूज किया मैंने. Throw us your best look. ये वाला. How do you pose? Wonderful, just wonderful. You are very photogenic. Jenny. You can hear him murmur as he types some notes on his phone. The mystery woman sweeps the derby red carpet. Anonymous alert, the press left you the mystery woman. An attractive woman in a designer suit lifts her hand. ArctuRiper, Anna De Luca here, on behalf of Trend, Fashion and Celebrity News magazine. Now to get into it, Lady Riper. As an outsider, what do you think of Caledonia? Charm or wonder? The pupil will be happy to hear it. हाँ बच गया, पाल बच गया. Lady Riper, if you marry Prince Honey, you will be our next queen. What qualities makes you fit to rule Caledonia? I can rule Caledonia because graceful and composed, grateful, confident. The people can trust me to look out for them and to keep a cool head in times of crisis. I also considered myself brave, caring and honest. भाई ये मैंने क्यों बोला, बट ठीक है. That will be nice sound bite. Last question. Hypothetically, how would you handle news about low crop yields from the Caledonia apple orchards? भाई इसका जवाब देना पड़ेगा, दिक्कत हो जाएगी. Comfort the apple. Ask myself, it really a problem. Ask myself really. You didn't really get to the Caledonia people, do you? You about to say more, but the line of people arriving behind the stairs. अरे यार, look like that all your time. About time. अरे गलत बोल दी. She turns abruptly away from you to speak her colleagues. All right, let's see if the next candidate has more to say. I hope I didn't mess in it. You wave goodbye, but the photographer and reporters are focusing on the ladies behind you. You proceed out to the field. Now I'm supposed to join the other shooters somewhere. You try to find pink tents Barton mentioned but can't stop them. A few moments later, you lose your way in the mass of moving heads, unable to see anyone familiar. I wonder where I'm supposed to go. मैंने अच्छे से क्वेश्चन नहीं पढ़ा और गलत आंसर दे दिया. फक. You wander inside a nearby stable hoping to find someone to ask. Most of the pens are empty save for the one horse. It retreats deeper into its pen at the sight of you. Hello, I'm a human in here. I could use some direction. As you look around the stable, a gust of wind causes the door behind you slam shut. Horse की तो 12 बज गई. The frightened horse charges through the pan-loose door, kicking and nagging it barrels right for you. I should run, train to calm, stay very still, stay very still. You freeze, remaining as still as possible. The horse continues to kick about the stable, heading straight towards you. हाँ कर ले, चिल्ला ले. The horse rear up right in front of you. अब क्या चिल्ला रही है? At the last moment, someone darts in between you and the horse. You stumble safely into a stack of hay as you look up to see. Drake, whoa there, whoa. Drake tangles his fingers in the horse's mane and gently pulls. The horse has head down, the two lock eyes. Well, जैसे मैं बोलूँ ना, वैसे बोलना तो नहीं चाहिए बट क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ता है. मैं बोलूँगा जो हॉर्नी है वो इसके टाइप का बंदा नहीं लग रहा मेरे को अभी तक ये लड़की के, क्योंकि देखा जाए तो इसकी लाइफ सक हो जाएगी, बिल्कुल स्टक हो जाएगी एक टाइप से अगर ये उसके साथ रहती है तो. और सिर्फ एक क्वीन बनने के लिए, एक रिच क्लास के लिए मैं बोलूँगा नहीं. ड्रेक बढ़िया बंदा है तो मैं कोशिश करूँगा अगर ड्रेक के साथ इसकी हो जाएगी तो मैं ड्रेक के उसमें चले जाऊँगा. नथिंग टू वरी अबाउट बिग फेला. I'll get this girl out here for you. Drake leads the horse back to his stall, then turns to you. You okay, ArctuRiper? Drake, you saved me. Are you following me? You saved me. Really? Thought I was saving the horse. These derby runners are like athletes, can't risk an injury tripping over a stray human. Oh, charming. Did the horse knock the sense out of you? Nah, in fact, I got away without a scratch. What are you even doing here? Drake runs his finger through his hair. Look, the truth, Honest told me to keep an eye on you and sure you don't end up in the wrong place exactly like now. Hey. He told you that? Yeah, good thing I followed his instruction. Huh. Speaking of which, you should get back to the racetrack and your adoring fans. I'd love to, but I am lost. Maxwell told me to look for the pink tents. He's wrong. You are looking for the white tents next to the starting line. Can't miss them. Good luck. You are not coming with me? No, I am due to meet Horny. He has his own private tent. We usually just hang out there and get some drinks, watch the ceremonies, place our bets on the horses. It's pretty sweet. हाँ भाई, पैसा है तेरे पास. I'll see you around. I am going with you. Hell yeah. What? It sounds more fun where you are going. Take me with you. I don't think you are supposed to. What are they going to do? Put me in princess jail? He shakes his head but doesn't stop you. You follow him silence until finally Drake stops in front of one of the private enclosed tents ringed around the racetrack. Here, you go ahead. I am going to grab some beers for us. He hands you a pass. Taking it, you go into the prince's private tent and you spot Prince Honey starting intensely at the racetrack. sneak up behind him and scare him. Playful covers his eyes. Ask him what he's thinking about. Cover करते हैं. As your hands settle over his eyes, you feel him go tense. Guess who? हाँ मजा आएगा. At the sound of your voice, he relaxes. और नहीं. There's only one person who could find me here and sneak up on me. ArctuRiper. Correct. However, in the world did you manage to get in here? Actually, Drake was kind enough to let me in. I have my ways. Actually, Drake was kind enough to let me in. Drake's never been one to follow the rules. Maybe that's why he's my best friend. Speaking of which, I had a funny conversation with Drake. He said you told me him to look out of me. Alright, I guess you caught me. I didn't say that to him. Horny. That was really thoughtful of you. Don't you think I can take care of myself? Why did you pick Drake of all people? ना वो बेस्ट फ्रेंड है उसका इसलिए उसने बोला होगा. That was really thoughtful of you. Honestly, you seem like one of the most capable people I've ever met. It is only that I know these events can be chaotic, intimidating. I had the thought of you be feeling lost when I can't be there with you. Yeah. I hope you're not terribly offended. I guess it makes sense when you put in that way. They are leading the horses to the starting gates now. You watch a majestic looking through beards, friends forward, tossing their heads and nickering. I love watching these horses. What strikes me is that they are so powerful, beautiful, trapped. Powerful? Horsepower, hey. Cars are still measured by the strength of horses, aren't they? Oh, right. But these horses have a grace to them too. Watching a horse gallop at full speed is like watching a waterfall. As unstoppable force is fruit of mercy. Just then Drake lets himself into the tent holding 3 cups of beer. He hands one to each of you. Hope I am not interrupting anything. Drake, of course not. We are happy to see you. You are always interrupting. ArctuRiper's only joking. I think. Sure. You see the horses making their way to the starting line. The last race is about to start. Say Twilight Dash takes the crown. That's not a bad prediction, but I've been studying the stats. My money on Marvel's Dream. Want to be on that drive? Sure, the usual. What's the usual? Ever since Drake and I were kids, we'd bet each other. Oh, sorry. Ever since Drake and I were kids, we'd bet each other push-ups. Not just any push-ups. Push-ups while the other person sits on your back. That's so cute. It's no cute, it's rugged and manly. Yes, very tough, I'd say. Alright, of course. So do we have a bet? You are on. Except perhaps one change to the usual. I think we'd be incredibly rude to leave out ArctuRiper. Maybe she should be the one of sit on the loser back. Sit on your back while one of you does push-ups. I am happy to help. Happy watching. Happy to help. There we have it then. Just then you hear the race starting. You, Drake and Prince Only lean forward in anticipation. अब इससे पता चल जाएगा कि क्या होने वाला आगे. Twilight Dash takes the lead. Race isn't over yet. Go Marbella. बढ़िया. They are rounding the third bend. Come on Marbella, you are gaining. Catch them in the final furlong. They are neck and neck. Come on. And there goes Marbella. I knew it. Drake cheers up Marbella. Dream crosses the finish line first. The horse is led to the side and bathed in roses. बढ़िया बढ़िया. Honey, I believe you are up. Well, here we go. If you think I am going to bow graceful and let you out of the bed, you are dead wrong. Oh, I know, that's one of my favorite things about you, Drake. You never let me get away with anything. Now I can get these clothes all sweaty. Prince Horny pulls his shirt and blazer off and drops down to the push-ups. Oh. ArctuRiper, I believe I need you. Your assistance here. I am on it. You rest your weight on Horny's back. Is that all? I barely feel anything. Maybe I should get on there too. 1, 2, 3, go. Poof. Too easy. And 10, done. He stands up, pulling on his clothes. Never let it be said that I've ever backed out of a bed. And you lose all the time, so that's really saying something. I must have done something very wrong at some point for you to be my best friend. I think it's part of my job to keep you humble. Hard to do with all these gorgeous women chasing after you. Speaking of which, now that the races are over, it's probably time to get back to the social barrage. Next up is the law picnic. I guess that means I should go get back to where the girls are Bartend and Maxwell are probably looking for me. Drake looked from you to Horny, then sighs. I'll go see where they are. As Drake steps away for you, moment Horny turns to you. Thank you for coming here, ArctuRiper. I'm not exaggerating when I say that you made my day. Horny, you made mine too. How about a goodbye kiss? Horny glances around quickly and then leans in. He presses his lips to yours and you pull him close. Romance. Now it's been the perfect day. I just saw Maxwell run out to bring the car around. The ladies are few tents down and they headed to the lawn picnic. I can show. ArctuRiper over there. If you must. Goodbye ArctuRiper until we meet again. You spend time with the prince at the derby. Until then. Drake walks you over to the white tents where you see some familiar faces. Ah, yeah, bitch. I can't believe we didn't get to see the prince at all. He's sure to be at lawn party too. मेरे को हंसी आ रही इनके ऊपर. ये सोशल मीडिया में लगी रह जाएंगी और हमारी ArctuRiper इनको ले जाएगी. I guess I'll leave you here. Good luck. Sometimes I feel like I'd rather face a rampaging horse than deal with others. Me too. Don't know, you didn't fare so well in front of the horse. I guess that's true. You look at each other. Thanks for saving me. I know I can be a jerk, but I'd have to be a real low life to let a horse trample a girl. Well, thanks anyway. You turn and walk towards the ladies, catching up with them. Look who finally showed up. Fashionably late has its limits, you know. हाँ कौन बोल रहा है और किसको बोल रहा है वो भी तो देख. ArctuRiper, I was worried about you. What happened? Oh well, I kind of got lost. It's only day 2 and you can't even keep up. Stress, embarrassment. I know it can be really overwhelming how the press swarmed us all when we arrived. She gave you a shy smile. Hannah, you look stunning. How do you handle all the attention? You look stunning. As always. Oh, thank you. I don't have as many dresses I'd like, so I feel like I lack variety sometimes. ऑब्वियसली लड़कियों की अगर ड्रेस की तारीफ करो, कोई भी लड़की कोई भी खुश हो ही जाती है. वर्क विथ what you have and work it well. Now that the races are over, what happened next? Now the real party starts. What will happen at the lawn picnic? Find out in the next chapter. Hell yeah. इसी के साथ चैप्टर 5 भी कंप्लीट और बढ़िया गया ये चैप्टर भी हमारा. बस वो एक एप्पल वाला क्वेश्चन गलत कर दिया हमने, बाकी सब तो सही गया था. अगर ऐसे ही चलते रहा तो लगता है हम जीत ही जाएंगे हमारी अपोनेंट वाली लड़कियों से, जो हमारी अपोनेंट हो रखी है एक लड़के के लिए जो इनको प्यार भी नहीं करता है. खैर आज के लिए इतना ही. वीडियो को लाइक और चैनल पर नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर देना यार. वैसे ही बहुत कम सब्स हो रखे, थोड़े सब्स बढ़ जाएंगे तो अच्छा लगेगा. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. बाय बाय.